We are here on IBC 2015 on the P+S Technik booth, and we're going to check out some lenses.
Hi, I'm Alfred from P+S Technik. I'm running the company since 25 years. We have this year the 25-year jubilee.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you very much. And we are coming from, of course, analog film technique. We, in the history, we produced one of the first single-chip cameras. You may remember the movie Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah.
It was done with the SI2K camera.
Okay.
We later on built it one of the first digital high-speed camera, the Vicecam. And we are now concentrating very much to lenses because the sensors are now looking, every sensor looking same.
Yeah.
And you need a creative element. It's not so much if you not do all in post, though you have to have lenses. Glass is one of the nice, interesting element on set. The idea is coming from set as normal people coming to us and said, I have these lenses, can I use it on my Red, Ari or Alexa, whatever? And we started the lens conversion 3 years ago.
Okay.
And we started with the Cook Pancros.
Okay.
Because the Cook Pancros had over the years already a name. They were famous since Stararo made these big movies in the 60s, 70s and later. And some of the DOPs, they know that these lenses are nice and kept it and brought it again. We rehousing this lens means the mechanisms will be totally new.
Okay.
It's a new base mechanisms for the focus, and we make stops, end stops, so that the motorization and all what is needed today on a set working well, and the lens itself is safe. Of course, we learned a lot in this last 3 years because all these lenses at the end are different. You can see that in the last, say, 30, 40 years, already modifications are made. When a new camera system was coming, a new mount, and these lenses live. They live with the history. So it's we try to make a compromise that we have parts, and price-wise we can do it nicely and affordable, but on the other hand there's a lot of manufacturing individual work on these lenses. Meanwhile, we also modifying a couple of other brands, Schneider, Kinoptic, famous Kinoptic from France, or the Super Balta Bausch & Lomb lens from US, so the Kova lenses. Yeah, that is very successful.
Canon FD?
Yeah, we're starting right now, and we have the first Canon FD because the bigger format and the character of these lenses are very nice and people like it. And so we will start with the Canon, and also the Leica R lenses will coming soon, and will cover the bigger formats we can see already.
Okay, yeah, I like Canon FD lenses a lot.
Okay, very good.
And even this video is shot on a Canon FD 24 f2 lens.
Yes, yeah. No, the Canon FD were, what I understood, were developed in the 70s. In those days also the K35 were developed. They introduced the first aspheric, I think, in serial.
Yeah.
It was the first aspheric lens built in a industrial lens. Very nice. I hope we can do it nicely. The Canon are not as compact at the end as this because of the bigger format.
Yeah, it's a full frame lens.
It's for sure it's that. I have one of the first lenses here. This is a 100 and a 135 is also over there, and the full range of Canon FDs will follow.
And which T-stop is this?
The T-stop is 2.
Okay.
This is pretty speedy. For 135 and 100, it's a cool lens.
It's the fastest 100mm FD you
Yes, we of course, we will convert the faster one because they are very, they're looking nice because depth of field you can reduce very much, you know. Yeah, that is the
and
plan.
they are just in the Canon FD series. The high-end ones are just a little bit better than the normal ones. But I
have
noticed.
I have not checked out this, but the people like this and they bring it because they have maybe it already collected.
Yeah. Are they all PL mount or are there also other lens mount options?
Normally we planning or we do that the conversion of the Cook or the Schneiders we do only in PL because there's in some cases no room because it's already difficult to get the small lens close. It's very close to the sensor, so it's fitting in the PL already.
Okay.
But the FD, I guess, and this kind of lenses, we have room for an exchange mount. So I think we will offer it in different mounts.
Okay, very interesting.
Yeah. You know that we do this EF mount, a Nikon F mount. We have a professional version where we hold the lens very strong. So then it's not a problem that these lenses are also very big.
Yeah.
You know, because this is important, of course, if you go to another mount as a PL mount and these lenses are motorized, you have a motor on it, you need a strong mount.
Yes. And all the conversions comes with gears on it?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
This is a plan, of course. Maybe that, for example, the Kinoptic 100mm is very famous also on the photography side, still photography. But we plan to have it in the same size.
Okay.
Because in the film technique, it's very important that there are some standards.
Yeah.
And it needed to keep this standard.
And the front filter diameter, which size is that?
Yeah, we will think about. Normally we don't do that because in many cases, or in normally we using the matte box and the filter cages. But yeah, I hear some arguments already that we should add a filtering also.
How long is the focus throw on the lenses?
We have typical 250, 270 degrees.
Okay.
So you can read the numbers nicely and you can smooth and precise focus. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We also do service.
Okay.
In some cases, the old lenses need service. We learned a lot. I don't think so on the Canon it's needed, but older lenses, sometimes the coating is gone, especially from cleaning marks at the front or at the back element. So we learned also to polish and to recoating these surfaces.
Okay.
We made for every surface an extra tool, so it's not simple, but it's possible. And we also doing the original coating, historical coating.
Okay.
Because it's not very nice if you have a 45 lens and you suddenly you have a multi-coating on it. That was not the theory, you know. So we do the original coating on it.
And must customers bring their own lenses, or can they all buy complete sets?
Yeah, we both. Mostly the customer has his own lens set because he know it and he collected it maybe over the years. But also I try, or people try to buy from the market, complete it over the time. And for Cook and Kinoptic, definitely Schneider, we can also provide complete sets. We will see how it goes with the Canon.
Okay.
I'm not sure. There must be quite a lot on the market, but it's already not cheap, these lenses.
No, the
FD especially.
The FDs are rising now because all the mirrorless systems.
Yes.
How long does it take to rehouse a lens, and how from which cost does it start?
Yeah, typical. We need the lens set around 6 weeks in the company.
Okay.
Because there's a process. You have to disassemble the lens, maybe service is needed, maybe there is a repolishing needed. So the assembly and the process itself maybe is 4 weeks, but all the pre-processing and so on takes time. The lens will then individually remeasured and re-engraved. This is also a process. So calculating 6 weeks minimum. But what we do, we give the customer a kind of slot, production slot. because we are full for the next 6 months or so on. So the customer should know he should send the lens in January when he want to have it in February or so on. You know. And price-wise, it's around 3,000 euro a lens per lens. Yeah. Maybe extra cost if the lens needs service, or sometimes iris must be replaced and so on. So that can only calculated when the lens is in-house.
Okay. And where can people find more information about your company?
Definitely on the website at pstechnik.de. It's a German company. There's also a nice brochure about historical lens, vintage lens rehousing and restoring. Maybe that could be interesting for all people going deeper in that process.
Okay, this was the P+S Technik booth on IBC. Thanks for watching.